Hi, welcome to Aussie Nomads Destinations. Follow us as we caravan our way around Australia. This is Ed and I'm Beck, and we're finding you the best free and budget camp spots Oz has to offer. Fishing, crabbing and hiking our way through this awesome country.
We are having a week to test how much we like travelling. 500 kilometres in 3 days, a broken fridge in a 2-month-old van, and I guess this happens, and better now than when we are in Western Australia.
So here we are, driving back to Melbourne to get our fridge fixed. At this stage, am I happy? No, not really. Am I giving them the benefit of the doubt? Yes, but we shall see how that plays out over the next week. Look at all them yellow flowers. How pretty this glass on this wall. All blues and greens, looks like the ocean.
It's raining and windy and just great towing weather. All this leads to a great week and somewhat testing, but we came out the other side without too many disagreements, and in the end, all for the better.
Here we are this morning, packing up our caravan bright and early, off to get our Dometic fridge fixed, hopefully.
Hope our day goes well. Look, he's driving me right past IKEA and will not let me out. Can you please tell him that that's just a nasty thing to do?
300 meters.
Nasty. Hey, here we go to pick up our caravan. It is looking like they gave us a new fridge. Here we go to get out. Where is our caravan? Must be still in the shed. Yeah, it is in there. That is so cool. Get out of the road, you'll get run over, big fella. And off we go again on our adventures with our new fridge. So off we go again. Our fridge is working an absolute treat overnight. It is freezing cold and we are heading back out of Melbourne and heading west again.
So with a new fridge on board and no food, we decided to venture not too far from town till we make sure everything was working. Colac is where we shall call home for the next couple of days. Free camp on the side of the lake, just out of town. The town has Coles and Woolies.
We have arrived at Meredith Park. This is the best view. Right on the edge of the lake. Loving it.
It's an awesome spot with super views over the lake. However, the wind does get up, so be ready for that. And yes, you can have your dogs. There was phone and internet service. It's a fairly big camping area and runs right along the side of the lake, with bins, fire pits a toilet block and a water tap. Time to restock that fridge. It's a tad wet. It's very pretty. There's a few people here. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. Got our washing done. She's a rainy old day, but you know, it's still beautiful. How are these pelicans? There are so many of them. There must have been a bait ball under them. So after our little jaunt to Melbourne, we have had the best night's sleep. The fridge is working a treat, and today we are heading up to Beeac. Gonna have a look at a salt lake, climb a few hills, have a little lunch, and we shall show you around while we are there. How weird does that look with the clouds going racing fast? It's got to be a lot of wind up there in the sky today. Here's another one of those dry walls, all made out of lava rock. It's actually genius how they do it. Little holes from the lava. Anyway, so that is the Windmill Park in Beeac. Australians are so ingenious. Look how they made all these walls out of the lava so their sheep could graze the paddocks. Very clever. I know, we were supposed to climb mountains, but lunch beckoned. If you're going through Colac, make sure you stop at Furture Bakery. It's totally different from any other bakery you've been to, as it's a Turkish bakery. Absolutely delicious. Yummo! It was delicious. You know those places you remember forever and talk about often? Wow, the sunset was next level. It stopped raining, so got the body out for a walk. Can't remember where this deer farm was, but deer are just so cute. The things we find. It's Angie. So if you're watching this, Angie, you'll know we didn't answer it because we're driving up here filming. That's got to be a volcano crater, I reckon. Straight down there, get a look at it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it had water in it not so long ago. Anyway, we are going up there, God love us. Let the whinging begin.
That's all I've got to say. Get them little legs moving, big fella. She's windy. Holy heck, it's so windy. Nearly need an anchor, Ed reckons. Now I'm just making this up, but that down there, to me, looks like a volcano crater. The car way over there. Back down the 65 stairs we go. For that barbecue just there, maybe? Yummy. He's having sandwiches. I'm having cheese crankskis. So that's lunch all done. Now we are heading to Cressy to have a look at the water tank. I reckon we are about to get a wet butt. Get a look at the size of that rain cloud. We are driving over an isthmus. I've never called it an isthmus when it's an inland lake, but anyhow, there's a lake on that side, and then there's a lake on that side, and then there's this little narrow bit of road along the middle. And then there's a channel that joins the two of them together, which we are about to drive over. There it is. So the water runs from one side to the other. There is waves on that side. It's as rough as, it's a horrible weather day. We are gonna eventually leave Victoria. By the time we leave Victoria, we are gonna be mouldy. That's what's gonna happen. I've never seen so much rain. We don't even get this much rain in the tropics. Have a look at that poor rainbow. She is bright. It's a ripper.
On the plus side of our week, it would seem that the fridge may have been draining our batteries. Even with all this rain and the fact we are half parked under a tree, the solar has managed to recharge our batteries every day. Fingers crossed this is the case, as we may have fixed the battery issue as well. That'll be a plus.
So you learn a few things about yourself when you're on the road for 2.5 years. One, we should never stay anywhere where you need to be out before 12 o'clock. Early morning sleep-ins, relaxing days, and a lazy start is now our way of life. Anyway, that is us for Meredith Park, and today we are on our way to Cobden. It's been a good little park. She's a free camp right on the side of the lake. Love it.
We are topping up with water before we leave, as there's none at the next campgrounds. So that is us for this week. It has been pretty epic from the inside looking out, but it's all good. Dometic did the right thing by us, and we can't speak highly enough of the service we received once we got to the right people. In the original conversation, they said it was 6 to 8 weeks before they could look at it. I was beside myself. 6 to 8 weeks is a very long time to be travelling in a caravan without a fridge or a freezer. Ed got his back up a little and they pushed our case forward because of our travel plans. Because our van is not just sitting at home waiting for the next holiday. We are so very grateful for this, and now it is all sorted. So that is us for this week. Stay happy, be kind, love your life, and we shall see you next week, Sunday at 6 a.m. See ya!